Hello my friends and welcome back to another Skylanders Imaginators creation. Today we have finally created Mr. Crazy Scary and the inevitable Hello Neighbor. Let's go ahead and do this, and we're going to walk you through the step-by-step creation of this awesome character so that way you can play with him for yourself. I want to say before we actually get to the creation, these videos have been doing very well, and I want to say first of all thank you all for coming out to the channel and watching this, and also please don't forget to slap the like button for more Skylanders Imaginators creations. It's greatly appreciated, all the likes that we get. So let's go ahead and do this thing right now. Hello Nick, hello Chloe. Nice to see you all here. But we're ready to have some fun and do this thing. Now there's a couple things that are going to be missing from Hello Neighbor, from our neighbor, before we actually get started. First of all, it's going to be the mustache. That's going to be like one of the most noticeable things missing, because there's not really a face that can do it justice. I could use like the receptacle old adventurer head, but I'm not going to do that because of the fact that the head does not fit properly, and the head's really big, and I want to emphasis more on the head than anything. So this is, look, I'll show you real quick here. Now this is what it would look like if I had the adventurer head for Hello Neighbor. And that does not look proper. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't do him any justice. So we're going to actually end up going with the cowboy head actually for him. We've already got the color picked out. The eyebrows pretty much are just about right. The hair color is just right for the most part. That looks pretty darn good. The eye color is just about great. Everything, that's about the best size and the best looking head for our Hello Neighbor guy. I've got the size all the way up for this character as well as far as the head goes. And let's keep on moving on here. We don't have any ears yet. Let's go with the ears. We got to get the rounded ears. We'll find those really quickly here.
Well, we've been playing Watch Dogs all day, Nicholas.
Yeah, we'll go with the rounded ears for him, and we've got to actually change the color. I forgot all about the ears actually. So let's go here to ears.
We are probably done for today.
Real quick, like, if we can find the right color that's gonna kind of match. That's almost too light. That's too light. Let's see, where is it at?
Is it the pink one?
No.
Ooh.
That's not it. That's not it. That's almost too. It's like too light. I almost like them without the ears, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go with them. We're gonna go with them without the ears. Actually, I'm gonna take the ears off. I don't want the ears on his body. So no ears. We're gonna go with no ears.
You get no ears,
Focus on the head. Focus solely on the head. Now the next thing that we're gonna work on is the chest as well. Now the chest, I ended up going with the studded chest. That works the best. It gives them that vest look, which looks really cool. We've got the light blue, the turquoise, and then the darker blue with the yellow. We are gonna have to change the size of his body a little bit so that the collar pops out a little bit, because there is a yellow collar underneath there, but the head's so big that for some reason, I don't know, it didn't save. Now as far as the arms go, we want to go up here to the cleaning arms. Now, regularly, pretty much for the cleaning arms, you're going to have a skin colored tone underneath. I ended up making the arms yellow and then added like the really dark blue gloves.
This is totally me.
The legs. Now, the legs are the other thing that's going to make a little bit of a difference. The best legs that you could use were the tuxedo legs. I know he wears like pinstripe, like orangish white looking red pants, but they're pinstriped. Well, we don't have any pinstripe pants, anything that looks anything remotely close to a pinstripe pant. So the best bet was to go with tuxedo legs, and that's exactly what we chose. The colors are pretty much going to stay exactly where they're at, Nick, because there's not much of a difference in the colors. I've already got those set. If anything, if there's anything that I could add that I have not added at all, it would be like a devil tail. Just because he's kind of kind of devilish. You know, he's one of those devilish guys. And then I don't know if there is a devil tail, as a matter of fact. I don't think there is. That would have been kind of cool if there was, though. But yeah, we have like no imp tail, no devil tail. So we're going to pretty much keep him exactly like he is. The unfortunate thing about this is that you can't really change the colors a whole lot. To manipulate the head is perfectly fine. The hair color is just about exactly what it's supposed to be like. It could go a little bit darker.
I wish we could throw a mustache on him.
I do wish that. I really wish we could throw the mustache on him, but we really can't. The eye color is just about right. The chest, there are the colors for the chest. We'll show you real quick here. That's the top. The third one down is there. After that, we've got right here and right there. Boom. Looking good. Nick, he's pretty much looking just like he's supposed to look. And wait until you actually see the picture itself. The only other thing that he normally has a shovel for a weapon, but we don't have a shovel for a weapon. We can actually find something else though to give him. But that is pretty much the most accurate description that you can get right there for Hello Neighbor. There again for the arms, we've got the yellow. Then we'll show you actually the actual yellow. It's right there. And then also the deep dark, like purplish, almost blue. It's almost black. But if you really look closely in the pictures, when light is shining on those gloves, they're not black. They are like a really dark, almost like a violet, wouldn't you say? Like a violet bluish look. But then you've got the orange. They're like an orangish red.
His arms look really big, though. Are they supposed to be that big?
Yeah, his arms are big. He's got big arms.
He's got beefy arms. He'd be hitting the gym.
You can't really do too much else because once I show you the size really quickly here, see, now the size, you can't change the height because he's a taller man.
Tall guy.
The head, his head is huge. It's one of the biggest parts on his body. Hello, Ninja Trevor. Nice to see you here. The upper body is pretty big. I can't really make it too much smaller either because the upper body is already big. His muscles are pretty big. I can't make him too skinny because he's a big beefy guy as well. So I've pretty much kind of got to keep him like right about like halfway as far as the muscles go. I could maybe beef him up just a little bit more, but then again, the legs are kind of skinny. It's kind of weird. And then the lower body, I can't make him too small because he's not a small guy. And if I make him too big, it kind of throws off the proportions of everything. I want the muscles in the upper body to be bigger. I want more focus on that than anything. So that's exactly the way that we're going to go with it. That's pretty much going to complete Hello Neighbor right there. What we're going to do right now is there's a couple of extra things that we still got to do with this guy. We've got to change his weapon. Let's actually take a quick little look around. We could go with the Rhino Club. We've got a Sensei Mace. We've got a Unicorn Club. You know, that might end up going the best for him, and I'm going to tell you a reason why here in just a second. We've got a Jester Club, Chaos Axe, Traffic Light, Pufferfish Club. We've got the Lava Club, the Shriek. If there was a shovel, we would use the shovel. The Frying Pan, the Battle Skillet would probably be pretty much the next best closest thing to, I guess, what you would call a shovel. But here's the reason why I'm going to end up going with the Unicorn Club. Number one, it's got a really strong attack, and you're going to want that for battles. Number two, if you watch Game Theory's actual theory on the Hello Neighbor guy, he thinks that the Hello Neighbor guy is kind of a sadistic, crazy, old clown man, and I think that the Unicorn kind of fits his personality quite well. Plus, he's got some people trapped in his basement. And it could be a mother and his kid, and could be other ones as well. So I would think that like he'd use like this unicorn head to kind of lure the children kids. And unsuspecting mothers as well. He's got like this nice image, this nice clean cut image, but then he's got this like crazy looking unicorn that can maybe hypnotize you as far as the weapon goes. So that's what we're going to go with as far as the weapon. Right. We're not going to give him any gear because it won't do him any good to give him gear. It won't look like our Hello Neighbor guy is supposed to look like. So we are done right there as far as pretty much the full creation of this guy goes. Now we can do a couple other things real quick here. Let's actually take a look at the powers. We can go with Master Obliterator. Yes, we're going to play PC games, but it won't be until about February when we actually update our computer. We got to get a new one. Pulverizer, press square to smash things in front of you with full force. So we're going to go with Pulverizer with this guy, and we can actually upgrade that to Master Pulverizer right now. Elemental Power, he's not really going to be a mastered Vine Bloom. I would actually go with him as more of a probably, I don't know. He's a very creative guy. He puts traps and stuff out everywhere. Hello, Astrid Gamer. Oh yes, there's definitely going to be gameplay with this guy as well as soon as we're done with the creation here. It's going to be pretty quick, but you are going to get to see full gameplay of him. I think I would rather give him Flower Power. That way he can lure the unsuspecting mothers and other people in as well. So we're going to give him the Flower Power. Press circle to grow plants that damage your enemies. I think that would work best for him. Next up, the secret technique. We could go with Berserker, Seismic Slam, War Cry, Rage, or Here Comes the Pain. Press triangle to charge and belly flop your foes. Press triangle to increase your power and speed. Now, he's very fast. He will chase you. So Berserker almost seems about right, but the other one that seems a little bit more along the lines of Mr. Hello Neighbor would be War Cry, Rage. Press triangle to scare and weaken your enemies. Now, he weakens and scares everybody that plays this game. So we're going to go with the War Cry, Rage for this guy. Berserk Nick, I would go with Berserk because he is fast, but I think that he's more of a scary type of figure. And I think that War Cry, Rage is going to fit him best, actually, this time. So we're going to go with War Cry, Rage. Now, what we've got to do next is mess around with his personality a little bit. We'll go with the voice.
Cower before my moves.
Let's see here. We can go for Cower before.
Cower before. Cower before.
I don't know.
Hello, Astrid Gamer.
Cower before my wrath.
He's got some type of He's got some type of anger issue going on. That's why he's trapping people in the basement. So we're gonna tell everybody to cower before my wrath. Now let's see if we can give him.
Before my wrath.
Hello,
I'm not
Ninja
gonna give him the ghoul.
Cower before.
I don't think he's even talked yet.
My wrath.
Cower before my wrath.
I think he'd sound kind of scary, almost like that though. So we're gonna go with the big voice with the hero. That's gonna work probably just about right for him. Music and effects, we're gonna keep that all turned off. And the next thing that we're gonna do right now is I want you guys, if you have at this moment, you're creating some cool stuff there, Ninja Trevor. That's actually pretty awesome. If you have the Skylander Creator app, or if you don't, you can actually download this character for yourself. All you got to do is download the Skylander Creator app on your smartphone or your iPad or your iPhone device. Anything that's pretty much going to run Android Lollipop version or whatever, or your Apple version that's the most updated right now. You can actually do the Skylander Creator app, and once you download it, you're going to go to Transfer Your Imaginator, and once you click on the Transfer Your Imaginator, you're going to go to Receive. Now, once I click Send, and you press Receive right now. I'm going to press Send, and we're going to need a second of total silence to send the chirp, and you can get the Skylander for yourself and play with them in the Skylander Imaginators app. Ready? Here we go. And that creates the transfer of Hello Neighbor for yourself for Skylanders Imaginators. Congratulations to everybody that got them in your Skylanders Imaginators app. I hope you really like them. You can actually change him around a little bit more yourself if you want to change his weapon or his look or appearance or anything, and you got other stuff that you think would make him look better. By all means, do that. But let's actually check this guy out. There's our punch move. That's our war cry. And there's our flower powers. That's going to lure our unsuspecting mothers with
Surprise
cactuses.
attack.
And now we're ready to fight them. With a little bit of gameplay here. He's a pretty cool smasher, actually. Oh, you see how he beats his chest?
He is kicking butt with the pony.
Yes, he is. And he's looking pretty good. I really like the whole icon that we've got right there. It looks pretty darn accurate. It looks really good. I like the way this looks. And we're kicking butts with the pony. It should be a shovel, but hey, that's about the best we can get. And in my opinion, he's a crazy, like, rejected circus clown guy that preys on little kids and mothers. And he's definitely going to lure you with his pony on a stick. There's a very good possibility he's going to die.
Yeah, I was just thinking it still. I'm like, yeah. You better whack him with
might
that
not
pony
make
a little
it.
harder.
Oh, he's going to make it. He's going to make it through this. We got this.
Hello, Dabba.
Hello, Dabber. Nice to see you here. It's greatly appreciated that you come out.
Huzzah
And that's
for
it.
the
We got our
Skylanders.
Imaginite chest as well.
Ooh, those
We got the
baddies
full
had a
gameplay
chest full
with
of gear you
our
might
Hello
be
Neighbor created
interested
character in
in.
Skylanders. And we just got our Imaginite chest.
Watch it be a shovel.
That would be awesome. But
shoulder
no, it's not.
guards.
Unfortunately, we've got pretty much every single weapon unlocked right now.
Cower before my wrath.
And that is going to be about the end, my friends. I want to say thank you all for coming out. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to download the Skylander for yourself, once the video is finished processing and actually uploads to our YouTube channel, you can download this for yourself in the Skylanders Creators app by just replaying the chirp and having the Transfer Imaginator set to receive for your Skylanders Creators app. If you haven't slapped the like button already, please do so. It's greatly appreciated and it helps us out a lot. And if you're new to our channel, make sure that you mash that subscribe button like mashed potatoes and gravy. And as always, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out and badizzle. Bow,
Peace.
bow, 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 bow. Wow.